Well, on New Year's Eve in Cape Town, I go to the international airport to collect Paul, who's coming over to join me for the rest of the trip, and it's going to be great. And we had a full day planned for him, and evening, of course. We go off to Hout Bay for lunch and then down to the waterfront in the afternoon. And in the evening, here we are on New Year's Eve. He's settled in so quickly, eh? Well, here's Paul and I at Newlands Cricket Ground in Cape Town, looking forward to some great fun today. And as pre-planned, we met up with Andy and Richard, our old friends who we first met on the Caribbean Cricket Tour in the West Indies. Well, more on this to follow in the next few clips coming up. Well, apart from the cricket, the one other thing that Paul was really looking forward to was the safari that we went on, and he was really keen to go on this, and it was great to have him there. And meanwhile, back in Simonstown, we're in our favourite restaurant next to the hotel. Wonderful. And next day, the tour of the Cape continues. Here we are at Cape Point, and then a few more little trips around the bay and through Constantia to another vineyard, which we really enjoyed meeting up with an old colleague that we met in the Caribbean. Well, as we leave Cape Town, we now head forward for what I promised earlier, the Caribbean Cricket Tour. And Paul didn't need any encouragement here, I can tell you. Such a laugh. And here we're pictured with Andy and Richard, who came with us on this wonderful tour, and then, as you saw earlier, we met up in Cape Town with them as well. Wonderful times. In Antigua, we met West Indies cricket royalty, ex-captain Richie Richardson, and also Curtly Ambrose, who both feature in a band on the Antigua seafront, and they play there regularly. Well, the second test was fabulous, and we went to Grenada, and the England cricketers were staying in our hotel, which was quite incredible. For the evening, they all celebrated a magnificent win there, and here we are celebrating with them. And Paul made a valid complaint about our previous room, and they put us in a room overlooking this view here. Well, how outstanding was that? Well done, Paul. Took a tour of Grenada with a taxi driver who dropped us at this wonderful beach resort here for lunch. And in 2018, Paul's waiting there on Waikiki Beach for me. And what a great trip this was too. Well, reminds us of Hawaii 5-0. Book 'em, Dano. And my friend Michael enjoyed his company immensely. Both petrol heads. That's such a fun time together as well. And we're reunited here with Andy at my 70th birthday party in Bourneville. Amazing. Well, Paul was such a generous man. One day he just pitched up at my house and presented me with this lovely fine print of Howling Wolf. He was a real larger-than-life character, Paul, life and soul of the party, kind, generous, and the sort of person that anyone would have loved to have been friends with. And Paul, we're going to miss you so much, mate. Your memories will live on forever. It's a sad day for me to say goodbye. R.I.P. Paul.